This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Fresno Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Guadalupe Medina, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Third baseman.
Ready now, Steve Cook. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Jordan tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Bottom of the inning now, stepping in, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Nick Banks. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And a dive, but he's back in. Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Once more, a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Standing in now, Yadiel Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid. Get back.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. Fresno leads this one 3-0. Into the box, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cook.
Yeah, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
All right, one more time right here.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit.
He's scoring,
A ball that's
he's scoring.
carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Grizzlies seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Kyle Finnegan earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Fresno Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Tim Cate is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Logan Davidson. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Softly hit down to third, likely no. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Digging in, Steve Cook. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Cook. Come on, baby. Stay hot up there.
Now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, great job right there.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Nick Banks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2-1, here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away.
Back.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Settling in now Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The right fielder, number 7, Nick.
At the plate now, Nick Banks. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Get back.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0.
Hey, good eye right
It's a
here.
lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thomas is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, KJ Harrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Harrison.
First pitch of the at bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Vegas leads it 2-0.
Leading off for the
all ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready once again, Vimael Machine. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, Vimael Machine. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this...
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call.
Digging in, Steve Cook. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Banks. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Slide.
Nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Las Vegas Aviators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Caprillion earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jackson Rutledge will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Third, the third baseman.
At the plate, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, stay hot, Big Doc. Here we go.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nick Banks, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
Get dirty,
Fielded
get dirty,
cleanly,
get dirty.
barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Ready for another chance. Steve Cook, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, like a can up there, huh? Get back.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Standing in, Colin Thoreau comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Colin Thoreau.
Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Go to.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Nick Banks, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first.
Hold up, right here. Come on,
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. At the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yadiel Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. Coming to the plate now, Trace Lair. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Grizzlies are out in front 5-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kick, fields. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Grizzlies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kyle Finnegan wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
No errors.